Join me as I challenge myself to stick to some healthy eating habits for an entire month in 2025. As we approach a new year, many of us start thinking about making positive changes to our lifestyle, and one of the most important areas to focus on is our diet. Healthy eating habits are essential for our overall well-being, and it's not just about looking good or feeling good. It's about being able to live a long and healthy life. A healthy diet can help boost our energy levels, improve our mental health, and even reduce the risk of chronic diseases. When it comes to adopting healthier eating habits, one of the biggest obstacles we face is finding the time to prepare and cook nutritious meals. We're all busy, and it's easy to fall into the trap of relying on convenience foods or takeout. Another challenge is dealing with cravings. Whether it's for sugary treats or salty snacks, it can be hard to resist the temptation of our favorite comfort foods. And then there's the confusion about what's healthy and what's not. With so much conflicting information out there, it's no wonder people get overwhelmed and give up. For many of us, the problem isn't a lack of knowledge, it's a lack of willpower. We know what we should be eating, but somehow we just can't stick to it. We start strong, making grand resolutions to eat salad for every meal, only to find ourselves caving into a pizza craving a week later. Or we get caught up in fad diets that promise quick fixes, only to end up feeling deprived and miserable. It's not just about cutting out certain food groups or following a specific diet. It's about finding a way of eating that we can sustain for the long term. And that's where the real challenge begins. One of the key strategies I've found helpful is to focus on adding healthy foods to my diet rather than cutting out unhealthy ones. Instead of depriving myself of my favorite treats, I try to crowd out the unhealthy options by adding in more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. It's amazing how quickly our tastes and preferences can change when we start introducing new foods into our diet. Another important tip is to start small. We don't need to overhaul our entire diet overnight. Instead, we can start by making 1 or 2 changes a week. Maybe we start by replacing our morning cereal with oatmeal, or by adding a side salad to our lunch. These small changes may not seem like much, but they can add up over time and make a big difference to our overall health. Mindful eating is another game changer. When we eat mindfully, we pay attention to our hunger and fullness cues, savoring each bite and enjoying our food. This not only helps us eat less, but it also helps us develop a healthier relationship with food. We start to see food as nourishment rather than entertainment, and we learn to appreciate the simple pleasure of a delicious meal. One of the most significant breakthroughs I've had in my own healthy eating journey is the realization that meal prep is not just about cooking a bunch of food on the weekends. It's about setting ourselves up for success. When we take the time to prepare healthy meals in advance, we're more likely to stick to our healthy eating habits even on the busiest of days. We're not relying on willpower or motivation. We're relying on a system that works for us. As we continue on this journey towards healthy eating habits, it's essential to remember that it's not about perfection, it's about progress. We'll have setbacks and slip-ups, but the key is to learn from them and move forward. We need to be kind to ourselves and recognize that healthy eating is a journey, not a destination. In summary, adopting healthy eating habits is not about making drastic changes or following fad diets. It's about finding a way of eating that we can sustain for the long term. By focusing on adding healthy foods, starting small, eating mindfully, and setting ourselves up for success with meal prep, we can make lasting changes to our diet and improve our overall health. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your own healthy eating habits and tips. If you're looking for more tips and tricks, be sure to check out my other videos for more information.